Alright, so we're back with Shadowrunners, the anti-light sprinters. We are joined with Minos, Default, Medic, and Magpie this week again. We are starting off, we are on the upper level of the aquarium, and we are deciding whether or not to go back down into the waters after the shaman, or to bug out and leave this run, if I'm correct. You had killed the 2 large serpent sea snakes. You had not cleared out the filtration systems, but that's kind of an afterthought. Now you guys kind of figured out that this run has gone awry and that it was a setup to begin with. So what are the plans for the party from here?
I think we wanted to go to the shaman room, right?
Yes.
I mean, it seemed like, before that gate closed on us, the idea was we're in it to the end, but then this gate closed behind us, trapping us inside. It kind of seems like, no, we're still going forward.
We can leave whenever we want.
That's true.
So
I'm out to get some blood, though. I don't take nicely to critters trying to murder me.
Or are we doing this for revenge?
We still have a job to do, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Revenge is kind of a secondary objective.
All right. Well, let's go back down then.
Let's go.
Yes.
Alright, you guys jump back into the water using your swimming gear, your oxygen and drones, and you make your way down through the elevator shaft towards the the second underground level.
Yes.
Alright, so you are near the elevator shaft. As you come out of that little enclosed area, there's a room immediately off to your right, and then you know the administration room and the laboratory are off also to your left, and that this is where it is believed the shaman is hiding. Somewhere in the laboratory.
I think it was, the laboratory is where we're headed.
Alright, why don't we give me a marching order? You guys come around the corner into full view of the observation of the laboratory.
Guess I'll be first.
Minos first.
Medic will come in
Is
second.
everyone expecting that?
Alright.
Default would be second or
You're
third.
the hunter.
You guys know how to do a surprise roll?
It's reaction plus intuition, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. No modifiers?
Actually, with your vision the way it is, let's go ahead and give everybody a -2 dice pool for this.
Medic will be surprised.
Oh, not likely.
Oh.
All right,
Go
Minos,
team.
you are the first one around the corner. As you come around the corner, you come into full view of this nice wide display case, making it look like you're inside the aquarium, looking out to where the guests would be normally. Unfortunately, instead of guests, you see a man, kind of a brutally misshapen man, behind the lab glass, who's scaling your direction as he seems to be moving his hands caustically through the air. He points and gestures at you, and then I believe you will start to feel pain. Let's see here. All right, go ahead and give me a will save.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
So roll willpower.
Yep, just willpower. All right. Well, an eerie, darkish blue vapor seems to float ominously between his hands as it stabs into your chest. You don't feel something right away, but then a slow burn starts to eat through your body as you take 2 points of stun damage. You see the mage puts his hand to his head, a bit of concentration. He seems to have been staggered a little bit by this exertion of magic.
Okay, so
Go ahead and give me initiative.
where is my initiative? There it is.
All right, Menace. After that sudden shock of pain, you do notice that there is an airlock to the left of the observation glass. There are a few lights inside the laboratory, as well as many lights pointing out, kind of spotlighting you in the water.
All right.
So what are we seeing in this room here? Just this one guy and a bunch of spotlights, or what?
Yeah, mostly spotlights. Just the one guy.
And he's behind glass.
Yep. The laboratory is set up just like an observation booth would be, as if now the full building is the aquarium that you are in.
Okay. Would I be able to know the composition of that glass? Is it regular glass? Is it a little thicker? Is it armored? You know, how the thickness of it using sonar
Using sonar,
or ultrasound?
yeah, the rating of it would be really high. It because of the weight of the water above it, this glass would have to be extremely strong, extremely durable. So it's probably compressed aluminum.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to try the airlock.
Okay, it is electronic device, but there's also some sort of manual, like a kind of old-fashioned wheel thing on it.
Okay, that's probably. Is it unlocked?
Yeah, it appears to be from this side.
Oh.
The airlock is 2 doors, so at least this one is unlocked.
Yeah.
Did you start opening it?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, with your strength, you can easily start turning the wheels. So it'll take you your full action to go ahead and do that. You have
Okay.
swimming, you said, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a swimming at plus what is it? Plus strength.
So
Yeah, maybe it is.
I believe it is.
swimming plus strength or just swimming?
Plus the key attribute for it, which
Oh,
I believe
yeah.
is strength. Okay. Well, you're not swimming as gracefully as you could, but you do get down there. So next we move to Magpie.
All right,
As you come
Magpie.
as you come around the corner of this building as well, or of the room to where you can fully see the laboratory and the observation window there, you do see the mage or shaman behind the glass, like I said, a grotesque-looking figure. You see Minos has made his way to the first airlock door, as well as Magpie here just floating a little bit in front of you, also swimming towards the window.
I think that I will start swimming towards that area as well, but I mainly want to get out of sight of the mage as fast as possible.
Okay, yeah, there is like because it's an observation room. He can obviously move to different parts of the room to be able to see around different corners and whatnot. But there's a from where he's standing right now, you can move away to like a corner by the airlock, or you
I'm
could
gonna
use
do that.
Minos. I mean, he's big enough.
That's a good point. As I'm moving over there, I'm gonna be like, default, what can you do to get us in there? Or do what you can to get us in there. And I'm gonna roll leadership to inspire him.
Okay, give me a swim roll as well when you get a chance.
I will give a roll for that. Where is it? Bought it. Look at my sheet. Maybe I bought it after I imported it into that. Swimming. I do have 3 dice in that. Got a success.
Nice. Well, you're able to swim down towards the airlock between the administration and the laboratory. They're kind of in that corner.
And then I'm gonna roll leadership.
Let's see what you got.
And do it.
Very nice. Now this gives him additional dice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. On his attempt.
On whatever he does next.
All right, medic. We've come to you.
All right, medic's going to. I'm going to follow the same line that they are. Just going to swim through the the airlock towards the area between administration and the laboratory.
All right. Go ahead and give me that swim roll. Easily done. All right. So you skillfully swim down to that area. You've hidden yourself successfully away from the eyesight of the mage. He does kind of poke his head around the corner, allowing him sight again towards Minos as he opens the first hatch. Minos, he strikes at you again with a stun bolt.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me your will save. Nice. This time you shirk off the effects of the stun bolt without even hardly noticing it. Obviously, the force passes through your body, but you don't feel any tingling or warm sensation from it like you did the time before. The mage, however, is noticeably rocked as he falls to one knee, wincing in pain and grabbing his head with both hands as he has unleashed this magic towards you. All right, Default, you're up.
So the doors into this place, are they powered?
The device there on the door is powered, yes. The other doors for this floor are on a different system.
I just need this one. I'm gonna use Puppeteer and force it open.
Can you use Puppeteer without any marks?
Yeah, it's a complex form. It doesn't need marks. You push resonance commands into a target, forcing it to perform a matrix action. Pick a target and a matrix action for it to perform. Make a software test plus resonance. Versus willpower plus firewall test for the threshold based on a type of action. 1 for free action, 2 for simple, and 3 for complex.
Damn computer wizardry.
Well, I'm just
Very nice.
trying to get the machine spirit to cooperate with me.
Yeah. And you get 5 extra dice.
I get 5 extra dice? Well, I
Yep.
was also going to pre-edge it, but now I guess, well, do I need to pre-edge this? I don't need to pre-edge this. I need to pre-edge my fading, though. It's level plus 4, so I got to cast it at level 3.
And you said it was against rating plus
Willpower plus firewall, so probably rating times 2.
rating times 2.
So,
okay.
it has a threshold in addition to being an opposed test, which the rules don't cover clearly. Do I need to get 3 more than he gets, or do I need to just get 3 hits?
You need to get 3
Right.
hits, and then if his hits exceed yours, then it doesn't succeed anyways.
Well, then I guess I'm free. Sorry?
if it's a threshold test, then you should be able to sustain it. So if you do fall short, then you can go ahead and do it on your next action as well to beat the threshold. But yeah, it would be, I believe it would be your net hits versus the ratings net hits for how many successes you have, and you need to beat the threshold of 3.
Unless the threshold itself is just net hits anyways. I'm not sure on that one.
Um,
See.
so you said I get 5 extra dice.
Yep.
Okay, so software 6. All right, 12 dice, 17 dice. I guess I'm going to go ahead and cast this at, I'm just going to go ahead and say level 6. Because if I cast at level 6, I'm more likely to get done one hit.
That's pretty good.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Nearly a glitch.
You're just trying to get the door to open itself, right?
Yeah, just open up.
Okay. So opening a door is a simple action, I thought, right?
I believe so.
So wouldn't this just be a threshold of 2?
Yes.
I mean, correct me if I'm looking at this wrong, but
Probably, but it means you're going to need 4, 5 hits to stop it.
all right. So you succeed.
Excellent. Now I need to roll fading, and I will pre-edge the fade
So you don't just die or fall over.
while
All right.
unconscious underwater.
So you bypass the pressurization for the inner room, and the door frees itself open. Now,
I'm sure
Minos
there's
is
some
already
blood
letting
trickling
water
out of my
in
nose.
through unscrewing the wheel, so it has already started to depressurize. It didn't just blast open the door or anything like that, but yeah.
As long as they can get in now.
Yeah, it did open faster because of that. So
All right.
we're back to Minos at the top of the initiative now with 9. The door, like I said, it frees open after that.
Okay, so are both open?
No, you push your way in, and then the second door also, the way that the pressure lock normally works is you have to close the first door fully before you can open the second door.
Oh, I thought he was just opening that second door as well.
No, I thought he was targeting the one that you were at. That's the one I was saying had the device on the outside that he could see.
Okay.
Was I wrong? Their default, were you trying to target the inner door?
Was the outer door already open?
No, Minos was still working on it.
I mean, if the outer door wasn't open yet, then I would have targeted the outer door.
Okay.
Okay.
So from
So,
the chamber, though, you can see fully into the laboratory. So that means from this room, the mage can also see anybody that's in this chamber.
Okay. Maybe the same glass?
Yeah, compressed aluminum.
Okay. Well, I guess we have to, how many people can fit in here?
It's large enough. If you squeeze, you. Oh wait, you're a minotaur. With you, one other person can probably fit in there, or
Okay.
the other 3 teammates could fit in there.
I guess the. Well,
Who else is coming with?
Near you, medic.
Yeah.
Sounds like you, Magpie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like me. All right, I guess I'm going in.
I'll be right behind you.
So I would be waiting for Magpie. Would come in,
Okay.
close the door.
Sorry, I was trying to see why he had
Oh.
14 successes there on that. All right. So you move in through the door. I won't make you make a swim test on that because you can easily just hand over hand grab through the rails. Medic is next. Or, sorry, Magpie is next.
I move in there, and I'm going to start like hit Minos on the shoulder. I'm like, all right, let's do this. You ready? Let's do this. And I'm going to rally him.
All right.
So, trying to get him enough successes to get another pass. Here we go. Yay!
That should do it.
That's enough for 2. So you're up to 21.
And is that a complex action, simple action?
I think it's a complex action.
Okay.
So
You use your
moving
symbol
in and then
to
doing
move.
this.
Okay. So no action.
Because movement's not action.
All right.
Okay.
Well, medic.
So Magpie's also in the chamber.
Yes.
All right. So medic will kind of shoulder his rifle and kind of swim to him and just be on his right, and just say, "It's like Minos, I'm to your right."
Well,
And then as soon as the door opens, I'll engage whatever's not
Oh.
friendly.
You won't be able to fit in the tube with Magpie and Minos.
Oh, okay. And then I'll just sit out. I'll just sit on the other side of the tube, ready to swim across.
Okay, so hold your action then.
Yep, I'll hold my action.
All right, the mage, like I said before, the round before he was had fallen to his knees. He seems to have recovered himself a little bit as he points a finger once again towards Minos. This time he's definitely making different hand gestures, and what looks like a wider circle of this darkish pale blue light emanates out and floats between the two of you before like a concussion wave ripples out of it. So you both get your armor plus will save.
So what is he casting at us?
I believe that one is called Stun Ball.
Ah.
so it's willpower plus armor.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he cast it at force 6, so it is minus 6 AP.
So stun ball. Okay, let's see. Stun ball's direct though, so it's just net hits, and then we
Yep,
roll our.
it's just willpower.
Unfortunately for us.
It says Stun Ball here is an area of effect spell.
Yeah, but it's not an indirect.
It's direct spell.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so why didn't it? Okay, I hadn't finished. 2 successes.
All right, so 1 point of stun.
Yep.
And 2 points of stun.
One success. That's 4. 3.
All right, and on this one, he noticeably starts to bleed a little bit from his nostril. Minos, you get another pass.
All right. I'm gonna try the other door.
All right. So the door behind you needs to be closed first.
So that's closed.
All right. You shut it, and once it's shut, you can begin unlocking, or you can begin opening the first door.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you said these were simple actions, right?
Yeah.
So then is the door open or not?
No, he'll be opening. I'm sorry. To open the locked door or the compressed door is going to be a complex action because it's going to take multiple turns and then a lever type mechanism to open.
Okay.
So you close the first door with simple action, but it'll take complex action to open the other door. All right. So with that, initiative rolls. Right. That should be everybody for this pass.
Didn't I get a
No,
second
he-
pass?
Yes, you do. But also, he gets a third pass. Because I added 2 to everyone's initiative.
Oh, so
Yeah,
sorry. Default should have gone there before Minos.
If is the second door also on a mechanism?
Yes.
I'd like to puppeteer that as well.
Okay. Go for it.
Just force it to open up and damn the overrides, whatever it wants it to do. I'm just gonna make it do it. I don't get leadership anymore, do I?
No.
Well, then I'll pre-edge again, and this one probably will kill me.
Did you subtract any
yeah.
dice for damage you may have taken from the first fade?
Yeah, I've got a -2.
Okay.
I will cast this one at... You know what? I'm going to cast this one at Force 4.
While he's loading that up, Medic, you remember your damage from last time?
I do.
Okay, perfect.
It has not changed. I just want to know how much time has passed since I threw on the stem patch.
We'll say it's only been about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
6 successes, but only 4 count.
Nice, easily done.
I'm just going to force open the second door and screw whatever overrides are in place. So
All
instead of Minos having to open it, go get him, Bull.
So,
Let's see if I die.
yeah.
Quick
Minos,
question.
The door device unlocks, the bolts slide free, and it starts to fall open. The water, it's maybe maybe about a third of the way up, so about 3 feet probably of the tube is filled with water at this point, which just comes pouring out. You're large enough it doesn't take you off your feet. Magpie, as a slightly smaller person, you also are not swept off your feet, but you are having to balance as the rush of water almost pulls you out past Minos from the pipe as the second door opens.
Okay.
Okay. Do I need to roll gymnastics or anything?
No, you weigh enough to stay on your feet.
Okay.
It's just like a strong current. So, Medic, what was your question?
Never mind. It's been addressed.
Okay. All right, and then I believe we're at a third pass now for Minos.
I am bolting for that guy.
All right, you come out around the tunnel and charge at him.
Yes.
All right, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna charge him and take him to the ground.
All
I
right,
don't want to kill him yet.
as you so you're charging in for a clinch.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, do you have the clinch ability through martial arts or the gymnastics skill?
No, I've got gymnastics. Wait, what?
So you'll be able to subdue, but not clinch.
Dude.
Yeah, subdue. Which I believe uses
Well, then
strength, correct?
I'll just hit him. I'll just hit him. It's just easier.
If you punch him, it's stun damage. Isn't it? Oh no, you've got lacing.
Yeah. Can I make it that way? No, it's not lacing. It's all your turn. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just
As you come out of
yeah,
the
I'll try,
tunnel, and
sure.
you are
I'll try
charging
to
at him.
I'll try to subdue him.
Okay, I will give you that. You as you're running towards him, your first couple steps, you do notice he has his hand out, warding off against your attack, and he does have this faint, shimmery blue glow about his skin as you're coming towards him.
Okay.
You said you're going to subdue.
Yeah.
All right, and I believe that's an opposed strength plus. He can use escape artist, but what is it normally?
It's
Just
unarmed
strength?
combat, I think.
Oh, close combat.
No, it's yes.
You
No,
make
so
me
it's
look up all
just
these weird rules.
it's just a melee attack, using unarmed combat, and the attacker compares his strength plus net hits to the defender versus physical limit.
Yeah, that's not good.
This poor gentleman.
Yeah, that's, hey, are you kidding me? 2?
Oh man.
Post edge.
What?
Yeah, get him.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. Because you have like got 12 dice and got 2 hits.
Yes.
To
So
edge that thing.
Yeah. Gonna have to.
yeah, just roll 10 more.
Mm. Yes. And
Okay, much better.
All right, so 3 more successes.
I don't like this.
Yeah, am I reading that right? So you have a total of 5.
Does it add? It's just
So
a
the
reroll.
way that so the way it works is you re-roll all the dice that didn't hit,
Oh,
and you keep the original number.
okay. So
So you could do an unarmed combat roll -2, and it would calculate everything. Yeah, there you go. So 7 total.
All right,
So
7 total. Okay, so you do subdue him.
okay.
you got him.
All right, yeah, you're holding him.
Good. I'll just tell him cast another spell, crush your skull.
You say what?
Cast another spell, I'll crush your skull.
All right. He's screaming and muffling, although his face is somewhat buried in your chest as you, I assume, bear hug him at this point.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, anything to knock this guy out?
Yeah, you got 2 big ham hocks at the end of your arms.
I'll kill him. It's just little. So, what else is in here?
It'd be Magpie's turn, I guess, then.
Yep.
Yeah, you do have a hold of him, and so you do have the dominant position, which I believe gives you +2 dice in a future combat rolls if you need, Minos.
Okay.
And also he can't move, or I believe can't take certain complex actions, things like that. So, Magpie, you're next in initiative. Oh, actually, this would be your third pass. This would be where we would normally re-roll for initiative, right?
Yes, correct.
So we can probably drop out of initiative here because I don't think there's a realistic chance of him getting out of Minos's grasp there, even with my amazing roll the first time.
Well, I think what's going to happen is Magpie's going to run up and give him some shock glove treatment.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's already somewhat full up on stuns, so.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
All right. So you run up, shock him, and we'll say that that puts him out. So you've got Default and Medic on the other side of the glass, kind of looking in. They see that the two of you have subdued the shaman now at this point. Inside the room, as you were asking, you see lots of refrigerators with the glass windows, inside of which are multitudes of glass vials and beakers with different labels and chemical solutions and things like that on them. On the desk, there's 3 different types of microscopes. There's several different centrifuges, petri dishes in their own like little racks that sit in one that sits in a small heater, another one that sits by the refrigeration units. The typical things that you would find in a lab. There are a couple laptops with, or I guess a couple decks with, obviously with lab information, whatever he was holding, whatever type of information he was trying to save. They were, he wasn't transferring the information through wireless out of this building. He was having to take it through these decks every time. So, and there's also another door with a lock to it in this room,
Okay.
Which is on the north side. Looks like it'd be leading towards the IT room.
Okay. I think we've got a team member in trouble, so we got to get him into someplace that's not the water.
Yep. So we look out after we subdue the guy, and see, I guess, Default just kind of like floating there, unconscious.
Oh.
Well, my stun track is full, but I'm not sure on this rule about the force changing, even though the hits changed.
Well, you don't have a limit.
The drain code doesn't change. The limit is going to determine, if you blow past your limit, you have no threshold, no limit.
But
But
the
the drain
drain
code
is
never
based on the
changes.
force. Okay,
Yeah.
so
You could cast at force 1 and have to deal with a drain code of 5.
okay, then I'm not
You have
unconscious.
unlimited number of hits. Unless I'm wrong, Mike.
No, it's kind of weird when you pre-edge it, because it means that there's no limit. So then when you set the thing at the force, that means however many hits you get, that's your limit.
Mm-hmm.
But
the
fading
drain
space
code-
on the force, not the limit. So
Yeah, the
I'm
drain
still
code not
I'm still
changed.
conscious. Okay, I'm still conscious then.
Okay.
My bad.
So I'm just like pointing at the airlock, like waving them in.
Yeah.
All right. So
So that's water snakes in here.
yeah, and there's like about a half an inch of water on the ground in here, but there are a couple drains, so it does start to drain out.
I'll doggy paddle into the room.
Yeah,
You'll
until
need
you
doggy paddle.
get through the pressurized tube system successfully and get into the room without letting in any more water. The 4 of you are now
Hooray.
inside the lab.
Before we go any farther, quick question.
Yes.
Stem patches. Since drain and fade cannot be healed traditionally, they have to be recovered through time. What is the ruling on stem patches? Because they technically reduce stun, but it's not a healing per se.
Because it literally says removes boxes, not heals.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's
I'm
some
okay
people
with
say
that.
yes, some people say no. I just want to know what your stance is on that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, and I'll watch it to make sure we don't abuse it. But I'm okay with that for the same reason that it would be if he took a drug or something like that to up his stun boxes, or something like a caffeine pill, whatever that would accelerate his mind again. I would allow all of that. So stim patches, I think, fall along that same line.
Yep.
So when I
And-
crash off this thing, you're gonna kill me, right?
No, you should be fine.
Yeah, unless you were full up on most everything, and then it would be bad.
Yep, full up plus.
It's close. I guess I haven't taken any physical, but it's all right.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm not
so-
doing anything at this point, anyways. I don't need to. stay away.
Well, we need you to look through this stuff because I don't know what all this stuff is.
I'm not looking through anything. I'm gonna start grabbing pieces of code out of the air and folding them into my little. I think my crane is my data sprite, and I'm gonna make that guy up. And I've already got a crack sprite, so I'm gonna send a crack sprite into the computer to start doing it matrix searches, but then send a data sprite in afterwards.
Okay. So
Crack Sprite's doing a thing, and I am compiling a data sprite of low force, and I guess maybe I can get like some leadership help. Someone tell me not to pass out.
Yeah, I think I will be assisting him in doing stuff.
okay. Can
Well-
the leadership that you give him, can you help him with his drain roll?
No, it's skills and composure tests.
That's what I thought. Minos, since you were the one holding the good doctor, why don't you go ahead and give me a perception roll?
I can do that.
Oh wow. Well, have that. Terrible, terrible roll.
Where is it? I'm not seeing it anywhere.
What are you looking for?
Perception. It's on the roll 20 sheet. I'm still not very used to it. So that's I'm at a minus. For the physical condition monitor, I don't see one of those anywhere. And
If you look on the front sheet, main, damage tracks. It's on the right side under limits.
okay.
So it'll give you how many boxes you have, and you just put in how many wounds you have.
Oh, so it doesn't let you see how many modifiers. So
All right.
there you go. 2 successes.
2 successes. On the unconscious doctor that you hold, on his left wrist, there is an onyx and turquoise. I don't want to say jeweled, but like a decorative bracelet, and it has that same eerie blue glow to it that he was, in a similar way that when he was shooting you with his mana bolts, stun bolts.
Okay. I know what that is.
You know it has some importance to him. And it's probably magical in nature. I don't. What knowledges do you have when it comes to the magic?
I know botany.
Yeah, you know it's important to him, and then it's probably magical.
It's not a
Right.
plant.
I'll point this out. Hey, this thing glowing for a reason.
What? What now?
Is this thing glowing for a reason?
Maybe it's turned on.
Oh, look at it. Is it electronic?
Negative.
Is it a grenade?
Oh, no.
Send a message to your buddy. That's why we hired him, right?
First of all, let's go see the barrier so we can get him in.
Barrier's down, did it?
Not in this room, I don't think. We need to look for more of that, more of those anchors.
Well, while that's going on, Medical will start making his way towards Minos, and as he's doing that, he's kind of reaching to the rather big black kind of pouch thing that he has at the small of his back, and kind of puts his hand in there and pulls out a med kit. And it's like, Minos, just hold still.
Oh, I'm fine.
Now let me treat you.
No,
Looks like you got hit by some magic.
I'm fine.
So be it. He'll look around anyone visibly injured,
I'm fine.
besides myself.
Yes, use that on you.
That
Good.
guy you can heal.
I'm just seeing if anyone else.
No.
Nope. All right. So medic will start treating his own wounds.
In the meantime, I am trying to enlist Minos' help in searching for the anchor for this mana barrier. See if we can bring it down so we can enlist the shaman, our
Okay.
shaman's help.
We can contact him, right, and see if he can point us in a direction where it would be near, at least.
Because we can contact via
See,
comlink, yes?
see
Yeah,
mana
he's
barrier,
in
right?
on contact.
Okay, yeah, we need to see if he can tell us where the barrier is so we can look for it here.
Yeah, you found the last one inside the filter, so it would probably be wherever the nearest filter is.
Okay.
I thought he said that there was one specifically around this area.
It may have been being put up by the other shaman then.
Okay. Then we'll contact him and ask him if anything's changed or if it's still up.
Okay. Yeah, so a few seconds later, an astral form will appear in the laboratory. A spectral form of a half serpent, half human person. He slowly walks and looks around the room. And then disappears.
Well,
Okay, so I guess he was able to get through.
no, he needs to come back.
Communication
Question is,
comes back
what's-
through. Comlink text message comes through, says, I was able to get into the room. Not much there. Have you seen the shaman?
Yeah, I have. He's right here.
Do like a selfie with
Yeah.
him?
Next message comes through. No, I meant the bracelet on the shaman.
Yeah, what? I don't know what. Okay.
Please retrieve.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to cut his hand off.
No, it's just a bracelet. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah,
he's
so
knocked
you
out,
retrieve
though,
the
right? So we can sort of sit him off to the side. I'll just drop him. Look around a little bit, see what we can gather as far as data to sell back to them,
Okay.
make some money back. And let's see what's in this locked door.
So on that topic, may I use parzoology to kind of find more information on this? Anything that's worth resale value, pay data, if you want, per se.
In the refrigerated samples.
Well, in the laboratory, I believe that's where we're at.
Yeah. Most anything that's of value here, besides the equipment, which is far too large really to take up with you, would be would be what's in the vials, which is essentially types of antivenom or venom.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking all that.
I have those two crack sprites doing matrix perception in the system, looking for information and copying it to my biomonitor. Any success there, or
Yeah, go ahead and have it roll. You can take the two.
they both got 3 hits? It's in roll 20.
Well, okay. So, sorry, those are your 3 successes I'm looking at?
Yeah, for both of them, they both happen to get 3 successes.
Okay. So, I'll go ahead and take a note of that, and we'll probably get back to that later, but... all right, so you... medic first, let's go ahead and say that there is a pouch there that is for keeping refrigerated samples, and it'll be good for 45 minutes without getting like some sort of further refrigeration with it, like putting ice on it or something like that, and you can take 20 of the samples. So you can go ahead and write that on your character sheet. You have 20. We'll say you get 10 anti-venom samples and 10 venom samples.
All right. I will throw that into my thing.
Do you say anything out loud while you're doing this or talking about it?
Probably through DNI, kind of mentions, like, hey, look, I think they got samples of the snake venom.
If he does that, can I direct one of my sprites to look specifically for more research on that to help him out?
Yes, you mean to like choose which ones are the highest priority venoms or something like that?
Yeah, that's the goal is to hopefully, up our take from this.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's say that you get the 10 latest iterations of the venom. So the 10 most recent, more superpowered forms.
And the appropriate antivenom?
And the appropriate antivenom, yes.
That's beautiful.
All right, so the locked door is locked from this side, from the laboratory side. It does open up into the IT room, which is also free of water. And it just leads straight through the offices back towards the rear service elevator. So lights are off in this section. It looks like there's maybe been a few other people down here working. There's trash cans with Choitos, wrappers in them and things like that. But other than that, it looks deserted and like a typical office.
So, do we want to wreck their data servers?
No.
Can we wait for just a couple seconds? All I wanted a couple seconds, and start combing through those things for some pay data. Because, damn son, that's money.
Through these well, at these desks, they do have terminals, but they don't have their comm links or decks here. The workers would have taken them with them. Now, the two
Sure.
decks that you did
Decks here,
find
right?
from what the doctor had. I'll get back to you on what they are here in just a second.
Meanwhile, while people
We
are
have 'em.
making their money-based decisions, I will be continuing to do the job and go back out the door, retrieve the drone, and continue cleaning filters.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. You got a good point. If we do that, they still technically owe us this money. We've really done the job of getting rid of the snake problem with this asshole here.
And they don't need to know about that.
Yeah.
Well, they
so
were
since-
they probably know about it, but according to the contract, it was to remove the snake problem. Snake problem's gone now. So
Well, the problem, the contract was just cleaning the filters. There wasn't even the snake problem as part of it. It's just
Hey,
cleaning the
Minos.
filters.
Minos,
Yeah.
see if you can get your shaman friend back on and see if the remaining serpents are more amendable to our presence.
okay,
They'll give default the time that he wants.
they were controlled though, right? So if they're not controlled anymore, they shouldn't be a problem.
I would rather be safe than sorry at this point. There might be more
Right.
mages out there, or they still might be the influence of the spell.
Right.
And we need to go wreck something.
Okay, so I'll shoot him a text and see or comment something, whatever they call them, and say, our snake's still a problem.
Okay. Yeah, while he's working on that, default, why don't you go ahead and give me a matrix perception roll while you're doing all your other things? So, Twin Rivers does get back to you.
Okay,
You mean you want defaults matrix perception?
Yes, sorry.
He's not very good at that.
And Minos, Twin Rivers, like I said, does get back to you. He says that for the most part, he believes by his spirit companions, what his spirit companion has told him, is that the smaller snakes have taken back to deeper waters as they would normally.
okay. So
So it doesn't look like they would be any further threat to the
yeah,
party.
I'll
for
tell
the
it
most
to
part,
him.
they've left the aquarium.
Okay. So he says they've gone somewhere deeper waters.
All right, shall we work our way from the bottom up then?
Sure.
Spend less time near the bottom.
Sure. What are we gonna do with this guy?
Well,
Well,
does anyone
No,
have duct
dragon?
tape?
I hear some people pay good money for mages.
here's my suggestion, because Default's not going to want to be down here in the water anyways, so send him to the surface with this jackass.
Default.
Yeah, I'd much rather stick together.
A silent
I'd
alarm.
also much rather stick together. They fragged the other deckers who were off on their lonesome.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Default.
can you stay
A
in the
silent alarm
laboratory?
was started by the shaman sometime before he was knocked unconscious.
So knowing that, are my crack sprites running suppression?
They weren't, but you can start doing that now.
I guess we'll start doing that now. And I'm going to look around and say, hey guys, that silent alarm went off, so we probably need to find out where the alarm's going to and have Magpie do his thing with, we talked away the firefighters and gave him a good shaming.
It's probably going to be an armed security team this time, but I'll do what I can.
That's fine. They're not gonna come down here. There's giant snakes in the water.
Yeah, they're probably going to be waiting for us out on the surface.
Like, I point to the service elevator, like, that connects to the laboratory down the way, and I'm like, but it can just come down here.
Can you flood that area?
Well, or we can go up and meet them.
I would rather take advantage of the fact that our gear is currently equipped for underwater combat.
I mean, to be fair, theirs might be too.
Yeah, and we have to get up there. I mean, we can't just make this our home.
We can definitely try.
Could. But I don't see anything that'll make a good couch.
All right, Default, see what you can find out about that alarm.
We'll tell one of the crack sprites to start getting marks on it, and the other one to start doing. Wait, I need marks to snoop. So they're both going to try and get some marks on it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm checking the shaman for a comm link or something.
Yes, he does have a comm link on him.
Is there any activity on that?
It's encrypted, password protected.
Oh,
Smashing solves that problem.
yeah, but that doesn't solve the problem of me wanting to know what's on it.
What's wrong with it?
He's got a comm link and he put a password on it. I can't look at his pictures.
Man, that's terrible. How do we ever get around that?
I have no idea.
Can ask the machines. I'm out of gum. Sorry.
Just
I
put
got
this-
8 successes to get a mark and 3 successes to get a mark.
Just put it on the table and slide it to default and be like, fine. Fine. I'm gonna go look around.
You said the first one was how many successes?
8.
8. Okay, you definitely got a mark there. And you got a mark on the second one.
All right. I'm not sure how fast you want their actions, but they are going at pretty high initiative. So just let me know when you want to know what they're doing with their marks.
Do you have monitors on either of them?
I do not. The compiled one is maintaining my static veil that keeps it from getting just because God score, and then the compiled one doesn't have, or I'm sorry, the registered one doesn't get God score like that. Just for illegal actions.
Like trying to put a mark on a system?
Oh, absolutely. They should have God scores now.
All right.
The first one's going to use Snoop to see where the signal is going. Four successes, and that is opposed by logic plus firewall.
All right.
So I want to listen to, view, read this data live, and save it as well. So I'll store it on my biomonitor.
Okay. And you said that this was to find out the location where the alarm was going to?
Yeah, the main thing I want to do is know what device it's going to.
Okay. It's going to a relay node above surface on the top floor of the aquarium.
All right,
where it's
then.
probably being relayed off site.
Can I do matrix perception to see that, or can I already see the node?
No, you need a perception roll to see that.
All right, well, the other one is going to just try and get more marks on it.
Okay.
It's probably got another mark.
Oh, okay.
You got to roll, I guess it's device. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, you got another mark. So between the
And-
two of them, do they add marks or do they need marks independent to themselves, correct?
They're their own personas. They need their own marks. I don't even get their marks.
Okay.
The first one then is going to use matrix perception to try and spot the other node. Its limit on that is going to be 8.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then the second one is going to go ahead and get a third mark on it. Wow.
Success.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and at this point use the correct sprite that spotted the other item to get a mark on that. Hopefully get the mark on that item.
And this is on the relay node?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the sprite that got the 3 hits is going to go ahead and use control device to turn off the alarm.
Okay.
Is that the node or is that the alarm that you just rang?
That was the
Rolled.
node.
Okay, so then it looks like I got a mark on the node. And I, yeah, definitely turned off the alarm.
Yeah, and turn off the alarm.
Great. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the compiled sprite that's been working on the alarm because its God score is probably pretty high.
Getting up there.
I've got a mark on that one, so now I need to snoop the node to see where that security line is going.
All right.
Oh no.
All right. Now,
If I
if this was a
tie, I do not know what happens if I tie.
All right. While you're looking that up, what are we doing, gang? Default has been kind of drifting leerily, playing with his digital code here for the last several minutes. This is probably taking about 20 minutes to do what he's doing right now. So.
Whoa. Well, that's like, it's way shorter than that. Like they're like 2 or 3 actions per combat round. So, without a combat round, it's like 6 seconds.
Yeah, but you have to find the node. Okay, let's say it's been like 10 minutes then.
We're just searching the area and checking things out, making sure that we're not about to get ambushed.
Yeah, Medic's going to be watching the doors that lead to the service elevator at the moment, once he's acquired all the anti-venoms and leaving it in the fridge. But all together.
So in Magpie, which door were you also watching the door then for the surface elevator, or?
Yeah.
Okay. And Minos?
Well, I guess I'll be watching the. Actually, we don't know if anyone's coming, right?
No, we don't know if anyone's coming, but you know.
Oh, let's take a peek at the elevator, the service. Yeah.
The elevator is on the ground floor at this moment.
Okay. Ground floor is in.
Is in the level you're at. Sorry. Yeah, it's on
Okay.
the U2 level.
Okay. So we could just ride this out.
It does seem to be functioning. The lights are on it and does make all the elevator noises, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna place something. I'm gonna grab something to keep the door open.
Okay.
That way they can't bring it up.
All right.
Cool.
So the doors do kind of open and close on the chair put there in the middle of the opening for it. Default is finished up with the. I believe you were just spoofing on the line.
I was snooping on the line to try and figure out where it was going to.
All right, it's going off this grid. So how much would that spoof? Oh, you got 5 successes on. Did you figure out what the result is when you tie on a stealth attack like that?
Well, if you don't get any hits, that's not a success. So
I'd say that since it's opposed, I fail.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
but
opposed goes to the defenders, don't they?
yes.
is it a sleaze attack, or is it considered? A sleaze
It
attack?
was. Snoop is sleaze, yes.
Okay, so that I believe immediately alerts the god to the presence. Correct.
They get a mark on you.
Yeah, no, they get a mark on my sprite, and
Yes.
they know I tried a sleaze action.
So that would start convergence, wouldn't it?
No, convergence doesn't start until you get to 40.
Okay, what does it start then here?
It's the host or the whoever's running security is alerted to the presence of the attack.
So the IC would start to launch. But they don't because of suppression.
And what does suppression do again?
Prevents IC from launching for 3 rounds.
Oh, okay. For 3 rounds.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, rounds. Not passes, rounds. Yeah. So, like, however many actions he's getting per combat round, he gets to do 3 of them, and then I plan on having him dismissed long before that.
Okay. All right. So first round, what are we doing?
The sprite's going to try and do his snoop thing again.
Do we have any info? Do we have any status updates?
I think so far all we know is there's been a silent alarm triggered.
I turned that off.
No. Well, good.
And it doesn't stop.
Is this your
All right.
new?
So, are we staying here or we need to leave? Or are we leaving?
This would be a second failed sleaze roll then, default.
I mean, default's not really doing much. He's just going along with the group.
Yeah, with your sprite though.
I mean, he sent the sprite off to do something. It's kind of like a spirit going off to do a thing. I don't even know what's going on, probably. Oh, you know what? I think I do have like some kind of mental link, so I probably know he's fucking up,
I was about to say yeah.
screwing up.
Okay.
I I think. Should we just take the elevator up?
Yeah.
I mean, that
Just kinda
silent
s-
alarm was squashed pretty quick, so I'm guessing it's not gonna have security like on us unless they were waiting outside.
So the ultimate question is, do we want to finish off what we have or leave?
Here's what I think. Here's what I think we should do. Let's take that shaman topside and see what happens. I don't want to have a security team come and ambush us while we're cleaning a
Gonna
filter.
It's going to take hours for us to do all of this.
If nobody
So we
shows
may as
up
well-
and nobody shows up, and we could do our job.
All right. So the plan right now is to go upstairs.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So what's our story?
We
Are
match
we
the
saying-
story.
Are we saying like we're just using him as a hostage, or are we saying like this is the cause of the snake problem?
We're saying we were trying to clean the filters and this jackass tried to stop us. We stopped him. Here he is. Take him. Whatever. Let's go super professional on this.
That's gonna work out, I think, a lot better than a hostage situation. Just as a guy who's gone to jail in hostage situations, you don't want to try that.
Yes. We just say we're doing our job. You want to stop us, then, void the contract. So I think we're topside with this guy, just like, face down on the concrete.
So you take the elevator up, and so where are the four of you standing at in the elevator? All four of you easily fit.
Minos in front, and the rest of us huddled behind him.
As per protocol.
Okay. So the doors.
Medic
open
can
up.
take stand beside Minos.
Do you have the
Rifle,
mage in front of
kinda.
you?
No,
The
no.
mage
it's
is probably
okay.
going to be in the middle.
I know you're all scared. So
Can I do one last snoop before we go up there, since I have to dismiss the sprite like pretty quick anyways?
Yes. Four successes.
And I will dismiss the sprite.
Cool.
He was no good anyway.
You have more dice every time. Yeah.
Off to the resonance. Off to the resonance with him.
Shame.
All right. So, yeah, the elevator doors open up, and you don't immediately see anybody. The elevator doors open up to the first floor of the. We'll go ahead and set that up here. Of the aquarium. So you guys are in the back service elevator looking into the maintenance section. On the right, so just as you look into the maintenance room, to your right, because you're facing south from the elevator, there are three tall, these are trailer doors for unloading semi-trailers there at the back of the maintenance building here. And there are three of these doors that are slid all the way up to the ceiling. So the three of them are open looking out into the cool night air.
Okay.
Other than that, you see and hear nothing unusual. Well, perception checks.
Perception.
Any penalties or bonuses?
Bonuses. Sorry, if you have low light, or if you're using some other type of vision, if you'll go ahead and let me know. If you're just using normal
Yes.
vision, then it'll be a -2 dice.
Low light.
I do have a little light.
Okay, so low light will negate that. And then, what other types are you going to be using then, Minos? Your sonar?
no, probably thermal.
Thermal? Okay.
'Cause I can't really move around a lot and use that at the same time.
I also
Alright.
have low light, and apparently I can see stuff.
Apparently, I have one more die on that. So, okay.
Was that a +1?
Oh wow, medic. You in
Medic.
default.
Yeah, medic and default. You both notice it's eerily quiet. The other times you've been here in this area, you can almost always hear construction crews working, around the clock, even if just one or two people at a time. They're always doing something that requires a lot of machinery or loud noises, and that is not happening at this moment. It seems to be very, very quiet, like the whole site is shut down.
Through DNI, ready up, and then Medic's going to bring his rifle from low ready to ready.
Okay, Minos.
I'd say it's
with
quiet.
Your thermal,
Too quiet.
with your thermal vision, you do not see anybody. Again, now you should normally see the activity of lots of the machines, generators and whatnot going, whirling in action. But it seems like the place has been shut down for at least the last 20-30 minutes. Most of the heat has seeped away in the night air.
Okay. So, how are we getting out of here?
What do you mean, how we're getting out of here?
I've always wanted to drive one of those big trucks.
We have our van here, right? Right outside.
Yeah, no, the van's here. We can have it pull around to meet us.
Can we do that?
Where it is now is on the south end of the building, in the parking structure.
Well, here's my question. Do we need to get out of here?
Yeah.
Why don't we just set up a little blind behind some of those trucks and see what happens? I'd kind of like to know.
Well, if you're doing that, I want a different rifle.
I'm just saying we don't know the score here. Be nice to get some of that information.
Okay.
So let's go hide.
While we're moving over to hide, can I do a matrix perception test to see if anything else is out here?
Yes. Where are we going to hide?
Can you describe the area one more time again?
So currently where you're at, you're in a small back shaft hallway behind the aquarium proper in the top floor of this service elevator. Facing straight ahead of you is a room approximately 30 feet wide and 60, maybe 80 feet long, and it has 3 trailer-sized doors on that right hand or the western wall that open up to the outside to the cool night air. There are no trailers parked or pulled up to those windows at this time, and where they end off, there's about a 4-foot gap down to the ground where each of these openings are. There's also a door which appears to be closed further up on the east side of this room, which goes back into the aquarium lobby.
You want to go out the front door?
Out the
Yeah,
front
I
door,
think
so
that's
back
probably a
into
good
the
idea.
lobby, or
I do have the mage with me. I don't know if I made that clear that we were taking him with us.
yes. Did you end up taking the bracelet, or?
Yeah, it's on him. It's on his wrist. And
Oh, you left it on him. You're just taking the whole mage.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're making your way back into the main lobby.
Okay.
Are you still using your thermal vision?
Yes.
Okay. So as you open the maintenance door, one of the 2 people in front, I'm going to say it's Medic and Minos. Go ahead and give me perception checks once again. Neither of you
I
have
like
negatives.
perception.
Yeah, neither of you have negatives given your eyesights. All right, Medic, you immediately notice something is off. Minos, though, what you notice is that there are 2 heat signatures on the far side of the display tank. They're crouching down behind, kind of the lower half of the display case. The upper half is being glass, blocks your thermographic vision, but the lower half, where it's made of like type of stone, and they've been peeking their heads out behind it, putting their hands on the side of the stone where they have been peeking out from behind, have given some warmth to it that you can obviously see.
Okay. I'll just, get a little motion and, do there. Wait, we can converse. We all have it. I got a subvocal mind, so we can actually talk. Yeah, I'll just let them know that there's two behind the stone pillars barriers.
Are you marking them with a AR with a arrow?
Can I? Yeah, I guess I could.
Well, do you have like image like can you see an augmented reality?
Yes.
Then you can drop an arrow.
Oh, perfect.
So the door opening does make noise, and because of the other machinery and whatnot being turned off, it is audible throughout the entire lobby. It's hard to say that you would be concealed still against these two people. Let's go ahead and
Okay.
roll initiative, assuming that they can see you at this time.
All right.
Or assuming that they're aware of you, I should say.
Oh my gosh.
2 1s and a 2. Wow. I'm fine with that roll. At least it wasn't anything important.
All right,
Alright,
Manas. You lead the pack. What do you do?
Is there any cover where I would have? Is there any kind of cover at all where I would have a shot at them?
From where you're at now, you are behind cover while if you're still in the maintenance room, firing at them from the maintenance room.
Okay.
Okay.
How far away are they?
They're about 20 yards away from the maintenance room. Now,
20 yards away.
you see that
My
there's
movement
this
is 1428.
the circle there in the center of the room, just north
Yeah.
of the display tank. You can't
Yep.
move to the far side of it. That tank is approximately 4 feet tall, so you can easily fire over it. And so, if you wanted to, you could move to the far side of that, and you would actually be on the side of, or move to the side of the display tank that they're on.
So, where exactly are they in relationship to the one here?
How do you ping?
Yeah.
How do you ping on the roll 20 map again?
Oh,
Press and hold.
yes.
Everybody seeing
And I
that?
think it's like shift control or
Okay. So that's where there's two of them there.
We're
Yes.
not on U2 level anymore, right?
yeah, we're still on the U2 level for some reason.
No,
Oh,
we're the
I'm
main
sorry.
point. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. I was like, wait,
That's probably what's making this confusing here for you.
perfect.
All right,
Okay,
do we see the display case now?
So they're on
Okay.
each side of this display deck.
Yeah, they're right there, kind of on these corners of it.
Okay, great. I'm gonna drop the mage. Oops. And I'm gonna run towards the one that's to the north, the closest one.
The one, okay, on the top side of the display case. Or on
Yeah.
the side of it. All right. So it looks like it's about 40 yards. What's your move speed? Can you...
Oh, I pitched at 20. Pitched at 20. Oh, I don't think I can make 40 yet. I can go 1428.
14... Sorry, what was that?
1428. I think it's in meters though.
Yes,
is- I
this
think
is
it's
all
better.
in metric.
So you can move 14 and a half meters around?
No, 14 would be. How is it?
So
14 is
14
just
is
walk.
walking pace.
Okay, 14 is walking pace, and then 28 would be a run, which would be a complex action.
And then you can also choose the sprint, and each hit is whatever that additional number is.
2 meters per hit.
He might be different because of what he is.
I'm waiting one for hit.
There you go.
So,
28 meters is 31 yards.
So it's really close,
yeah,
but
I
it's a
still
little
won't be
short.
able to make it. I can go behind the tank, though, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. You watch him. Well, someone watch this guy. Make sure he doesn't wake up, and if he does, hit him again. And I'll go around to the sort of the north side of that big tank.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and ping where you want your character to be then for me? We'll have
Okay,
tokens
so-
next time here. Perfect.
Right there.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and yeah, I'll pull it down. I'll pull my pistol out. Why not?
All right, Magpie, you're up.
Magpie, go. All right, so I will try to get into some kind of where's the sheet that I'm looking for? Here we go. All right, so there's a display case, and then yeah, I'm just gonna pull my gun out and aim at one of those guys.
All right, we'll give them -3 dice for the cover.
Okay, well, I'm not doing anything yet.
Oh, you're not firing? Okay. So then, medic.
How far is it from the receiving area, which I believe that's where we're at,
Well,
to
you're
the
actually-
corner?
You're in the maintenance area currently.
Okay. So, how far is it from the maintenance area to like the corner of the gift shop?
20 feet.
That's assuming that we're using that as the
Yeah,
measurement.
Oh, that's
it'll
a good point.
Yeah, sorry, the distances here aren't accurate. So if it's 40 yards to get to this point over here, it's going to be between 35 and 40 yards to get to that point on the other side of it as well. It's a little
Again,
bit
if I
closer.
Yeah, and if I run straight down like to the wall there, it's probably a little shorter still because I don't have to run on an angle.
Right, yeah, it's probably closer to 30 yards.
Yep, I believe I can cover 30 yards.
Pretty much use the boxes are 10 meters, 10 yards each.
Yeah. Close to.
You know what? Yeah. Is running a simple action or complex action?
I don't see why it wouldn't be simple.
Oops. Simple sprint is a complex.
Yeah.
Um,
So sprinting. So going to roll my running.
hold on. Yeah, sprinting is complex. Running is free.
Yeah, I'm going to a sprint.
Yeah, run is free.
So I'm running right to the wall.
So running plus strength, physical, and then add movement.
Yep. The only reason why I asked is because I couldn't have done a simple action to boost my strength. Alright, so I get 2 extra meters, bring me to 28 yards. Just shy of that wall.
Okay.
So yeah, medic comes out and he just starts booking it.
There is that door right there by the Grand Aquarium Cafe and Restaurant. You can duck
Oh,
into that doorway.
Yeah,
to
actually, yeah, I'll
give yourself
duck
some
into
cover.
that and use cover, yeah.
Alrighty. At this time, the first guard, or the first personnel here, on the north side of the tank, is going to try to move around the side of the tank there to where they can fire at you, Minos. So he kind of runs up to within about 5-6 meters of you and unloads with a Defiant.
Okay, and I. Right? Probably should have. Called an action.
All right, he has 1 success.
Okay.
When are
so-
these guys going, Jeff?
11.
Okay.
All right. So now, oh, where is it on this thing?
Oh, I guess I could have let default go first.
It's funnier if he just keeps going last.
So what did he fire?
He fired a shotgun.
Okay.
Semi-automatic round.
I don't know where this thing is on the.
Not very well.
We're gonna do this. Can't find where the roll button is for doing that.
For what are you looking for?
The rolling for armor.
Oh, it should
Well,
be reaction plus intuition first.
It's right on the main page, down below the damage tracks. It says defense. There's dodge, and then there's soak.
Oh, okay. So
Dodge first, and then soak if he hits.
there it is. Okay. Perfect.
Shouldn't be too hard since he only got a 1 success.
Yeah.
All right. So as he does, he is a little intimidated by you. He kind of pokes his hands out from from around the tank, and unloads an unwieldy shot towards you, which you easily duck back behind the cover to avoid.
Okay.
The second guy moves up closer towards the gift shop and fires at Medic through the. So he's kind of here at the corner between the gift shop and the display tank, and starts firing through the wall there at Medic where you just disappeared.
All right. Is he in the blind fire penalty?
Three successes. He's going to have a penalty because he'll need to get penetration through the wall to actually deal damage to you, if it hits. All right. So you do duck down as a hail of bullets, some of which do go and splinter through the wall there. Now this guy was using an Uzi.
Hooray!
So default, your turn.
I guess I will use my image link to aim my smart gun at. Well, I guess I'm probably gonna draw my smart gun, and I guess I'll aim at the guy who just fired at Medic.
All right. Now, what is the what weapon are you using?
I have an Ingram smart gun.
Okay, so that's an automatic pistol, right? Machine
Submachine.
pistol,
Submachine gun.
submachine gun.
I can't draw, aim, and shoot, can I?
You can do a quick draw action to do it as a free action, and then aim is simple, and then shoot is simple.
But you have to make the quick draw action though.
Agility
is-
plus SMG's threshold 3.
Okay.
Do you have your range modifiers for that weapon?
Everything's halved.
I've got it.
I'll just draw it normally. I don't think I would make the roll to draw it quickly.
It's -1 for range. Because they are within medium range.
Yes.
So you're aiming, and then who's back to the top of the round?
Okay. So you're aiming for that round. Minos, you're up.
Okay. How far away is this guy?
Maybe 5 meters.
Okay. I'm gonna grab his shotgun out of his hand.
All right. A few steps forward, you clear the distance, and then go ahead and make your roll to snatch his weapon. Now, is there a
Beat him
bonus
with
to
it,
it because
with
he has 2 hands on this weapon?
I don't think it's.
No.
Okay.
Character makes an unarmed attack. Attack successful. Character's strength plus net hits exceed the opponent's physical limit. Snatch a weapon. And I can use it themselves.
All right. You just have to exceed my physical level, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Physical limit?
Physical limit.
All right.
Bring
So
out the
you need 5 or more
sheet there.
successes.
So that's going to be skills. Combat. Oh. Yes. No situational modifiers. Very good. Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
That's bad for him.
All right. Yeah, your big meaty hand closes over the top of the shotgun and easily wrench it free of his grip, much to his surprise.
Awesome.
Is that a
I'm gonna hit him
complex
with it.
action for you? Okay. All right, Magpie, you do see Minos. You hear a grunt, and he takes the weapon away from the other man, who has kind of a startled shriek as he tries to back up now. You still have the one attacker behind the gift shop.
Yeah. So that poor gentleman is going to get make a shocking discovery as I shoot him with stick and shock ammunition. Let us get to a roll. So +1 and then +2. Roll.
Now, are you using your weapon with the that's not modified for underwater use right now?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
You took it with you into the water?
I'm in a wetsuit.
That didn't hurt it.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Took both weapons with you, I guess. It is small.
It's 2 pistols. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not like a
it
lot.
is 2 pistols. It's not 2 assault rifles, so. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you did have your roll.
Minos took us 2 crime cannons.
All right, you get
Yeah.
+2 to the damage.
Okay, so that would be 8 S AP -5.
AP -5.
Yep.
And then plus his body.
Yeah.
You said it
Alright,
was
5
8.
stuff.
5 stuff?
Yes.
All right, he's definitely dazzled by that. Medic, your turn.
So simple or free action, eject the magazine because nimble fingers. Simple action to swap that magazine out. I'm going to reach back kind of to my little wonderful smart pouch, grab my magazine of stick and shock, and replace it with the APDS. Free action load. That's everything I can do.
All right. So, my guy, my second thief, goes back into deeper cover. He's just trying to avoid being able to be shot by either of you two. He kind of takes cover inside the gift shop, so he just kind of moves around that door just to the south of him and holds up in there. Default, it is your turn. You hear a noise coming out from behind you outside of the maintenance in the where the loading dock would be. Sounds like more people moving.
Toward the service elevator or towards the receiver?
Yeah, towards the towards your maintenance location. Yeah, towards the room where you're at.
Guess I'll point my gun that way and there's Overwatch. Is that a thing?
Okay.
Hold an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was everybody's second action, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
At least that was medics.
All right. New initiative.
Not.
Got a 20.
That's
say what?
still 2.
Did you?
You need 21.
Yeah. Alright.
All right, Minos, lead us off again. You now have a fresh new Defiance shotgun, fully loaded. Well, sorry, it has 4 of its 5 rounds in it.
How far away is this guy?
You just moved right up to him, so he's less than 2-3 meters from you.
Yeah, he's gonna take a shotgun to the face. So I'm gonna actually physically hit him with it.
That's what I was thinking. Awesome.
It
Okay.
does less damage than me. So I guess that would be
We'll consider this a club.
I believe that is yes.
I actually don't have clubs.
You have
Well,
I mean,
it's agility -1.
Yeah. Sure. Situational modifiers. Your position.
you have your
It's-
reach still on him.
So he
Yeah,
gets
me
he
too.
gets minus to his dice pool for your reach.
Oh, that's right.
So I roll. And then there it goes. Ugh. Awful. Oh,
Oh, well, there you
that's,
go.
huh. Cool.
That's how you do it.
So that would be a damage on that would be what? Strength
Strength +1, I believe.
+1 stun.
I believe a club is physical.
I mean, I just want to knock him out. I don't want to.
It really depends on his armor.
Oh, yeah. No, his armor's nice, so.
All right. So
Oh, no, it's strength +3 physical. All right. And it does give you 1 additional reach, so he'll subtract 3.
situation modifier would be a +3 on there.
Oh, wow. Man, what is up with my rolls? Okay. So he takes, what was your strength again?
No, you don't roll your strength.
No,
It just does that, and
okay, yeah.
soaks against it.
Okay.
Yeah, that
No,
was
it's
his
just
soak.
it's would be a strength +3, so that's a 13.
All right,
So he's
he-
taking 11.
Yeah, he
Ouch.
takes 11 physical damage, and we'll go ahead and pass out now. He'll just lay down and bleed some.
Okay, good.
And the shotgun breaks too? The shotgun breaks too, right?
It is
Smashes
a
it over
rather
his
cheap
head.
shotgun, so we'll say parts of the handle go flying off as you smash it off the side of his helmet. Yeah.
Oh, kill is.
Yeah, well,
Well,
he's probably not dead. He's just
So
very much
fragile.
not moving anymore.
okay.
You're 1 success for 13 damage. Holy crap. Awesome. So, following that act, I believe we're up to Magpie again.
Yes. So
You hear a loud,
I-
wet thud.
So I'm looking through the HUD and seeing the situation. There's one more guy left in the Grand Cream area.
Yes.
Okay. And then medic, you're over there, right?
Yep.
So you just see in AR like lining the guy. I say light him up. I'm gonna do leadership.
I did say through the DNI that more people were coming from the receiving bay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, that offsets my wound penalty.
And I then run over here. Why won't it ping? I don't know why it won't ping, but... There we go.
Okay. All right, now I believe we're up to medic.
So Matt's going to kind of... So he's kind of same spot as before, using the corner of the gift shop.
Yeah, he's all hunkered down, trying to abuse the cover as much as possible.
Alright, so yep, Medic's going kind of step out, line up a shot, and fire. Actually, no, before that, simple action, going to trigger attribute boost. I think I roll...
Your rating plus your magic.
Yeah. 7
Alright.
dice for that currently.
And just to let you know, because of the way he's hunkered down in this gift shop, you don't have a direct line of sight on him without moving to either the door on the north side of the gift shop or the door on the west side of the gift shop. I'll let you shoot at him from either of those doors, but you'll need to let me know because he didn't take an action on his last turn.
Alright. So I'm going to get 1 this time to my agility. So that brings up my speed a little bit. Alright. You said I could go here to shoot him?
Yeah, you can go to the west side door there. Yep.
Which is going to give me a cleaner line of sight.
You're not 100% sure where he's at in the gift shop. You just know he moved probably up towards this corner right here.
Yeah, go ahead and go down then. How far is that?
Oh, 12, 15 meters.
What's your walk?
Yeah.
12?
Okay, so if it's any higher than 12, then you start taking penalties for running.
Yeah.
Minus 2 dice.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, 12 meters is 13 yards. So that I should be safe there, right?
Yep.
Alright. And I get a +1. How do I... Yeah, then letting around a 3-round burst. Does this do burst?
Minus 2 to his defense.
Yeah, just make sure the AK can do burst before I do it. So yeah, 3-round burst, so he's going to roll -2.
This guy's already shocked, so...
And this is with APDS.
I thought this was with stick and shot.
He's not
Or, yeah,
resisted.
stick and shock, sorry. I forgot, I literally used the whole turn to switch it out to a stick and shock.
All right, you come around the corner. As you do, you notice that he was aiming his Uzi at that front door. If you had gone around there, he probably would have pasted you. So, good thing you came to this door. You shoot, and... Oh, 5 successes. All right.
Number 4.
I guess I don't have that one set up. All right, you get an additional 4 points of damage.
Okay, I feel sorry for this guy. So he's going to be taking 8. So he's going to be taking 12 stun.
It's AK-97?
AK-97. So it's 10. I lose 2 is 8, but I got 4 net hits, bringing it up to 12.
AP-5 at least.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's the AP5 again, right? Okay. He gets 3 successes. You said how much was the damage?
12S.
12S. All right. 9S. We'll definitely put him into the sleepy time. Oh, where is he?
So it's actually 7. AP minus 7 because it's stick and shock is 5 added to whatever the gun.
Oh
is
yeah,
using.
and it's 10 10v1 or 10 AP1.
All right. Yeah. No, they
Hooray!
they both go to sleep. All right. Default from around the corner here. One person sticks his head up, notices you, and then you see him pop his head right back down behind the little 4-foot shelf there where the trailers would pony up to the maintenance room here. And Magpie and Minos, you both have a clear sight of the receiving doorway here. As the door slides open, you see another person who sees how close he is to Magpie and immediately jumps back behind the door, sticks his Uzi back out through the doorway, and unloads a quick burst towards Magpie. Now this is not aimed and not ready, but... Alright, and he has no successes, so most of the bullets go over your head. It's enough to scare you a bit, Magpie, but he didn't even have his head around the corner as he was pulling the trigger on it. He was just trying to spray and pray there.
What a silly goose.
So Default, we're at your turn.
So I guess I'll move up there, not out the doorway, but next to it, and try and load on the guy that just shot at Magpie.
Oh, out the receiving door? Okay.
Oh no, I guess I was right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move up and then do a full auto at the guy outside.
With what weapon?
Ingram Smart Gun.
Oh, okay. In full auto?
Is that wrong?
No.
It's bad for him.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like maybe like I messed up something thematically. I was like, oh, we're supposed to be nice?
Are you doing the complex full auto or the simple?
How many bullets are you doing? Is it
10.
10?
Oh yeah. The guy's an Uzi, and he just shot at the guy right in front of me. I'm like, oh crap! Yeah, it's...
Yeah,
minus
-9.
9 defense. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but it's also you have recoil on it. So what's the recoil of your weapon, and what's your strength?
My recoil on the weapon is 2, and my strength is
Divided
3.
by 2.
But it doesn't matter until after I shoot, right?
No, if you're trying to do this, it's the bullets will climb as you're firing. So what it would be is the number of bullets that you're firing is 10 bullets. So that's how much recoil you have to compensate for this round. So if you have 2 recoil, you get an extra recoil, and then you have 2 recoil from your strength, you would have -5 dice to this roll.
I thought recoil didn't happen until after you shot. So maybe I should just do the 6th round full auto.
If you do the 6th round, you'll only have a -1 die. But he'll have the...
-5.
That's 5. Alright, so it's automatic SMG specialty is going to be 6 dice, 2 for the smart link, and then another 4 for agility is going to be 12. -3 is 9, -1 for the penalty is going to be 8 dice.
All right.
Oh wow.
Okay.
One success.
So I graze it.
Yeah, so you blast away at the door there right in front of him, but none of the bullets penetrate through to hit him.
Well, they do. They just don't do any damage.
Yeah.
It matters if they had been using stick and shock.
All right, Minos.
I'm gonna go back and we're still making our way to the front. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, you're still in
Okay.
the lobby.
I'm gonna go back, grab the mage, uh, and move back around to where I was before. I'm gonna go pick up the mage and then move back to the in between the large tank and the small one.
All right. So
Yeah, like
it took you a full
oh,
round to get to the or from the mage to where you're at now.
okay.
So you can get back to the mage this round, and pick him up. I'll say.
Okay.
Okay. On your GUI too, it should show the last place default saw one of the people was right here.
Right.
So you'll be running right back over towards him, or her.
That's fine.
Okay.
I gotta get the mage.
All right. You grab the mage. Magpie, you're back up.
Okay. So, I would like to yell out to everyone, like, all right, fall back, fall back. And I would like to initiate some small unit tactics shenanigans. If anyone else is interested in that, such a thing.
I can assist with such a thing.
Okay, well, technically everyone who has an intuition can assist, so there's that. So what I would like to do is I'm going to yell out, like, okay, we're pulling back, and do a leadership test on default, as I am, like, signaling everyone to start coming back, and I move back. So, good news is small unit tactics stuff is free actions, so anyone can do it without penalty. And I'm going to do a leadership test. And where is it? Hello. All right, sweet.
And then we do a reaction to assist your small unit tactics, or how's that work?
On your turn, you'll just roll small unit tactics plus intuition, or intuition -1 if you don't have it, and add successes to my roll.
And what does this provide for you? What bonuses?
So I'm doing a counter peel, which is essentially it's like a firing, like moving disengagement. Will give +2 defense to everybody.
All right. And that's +2 defense. So in order to avoid gunfire, or +2 to yourself.
Yes.
Okay. To avoid.
No,
yourself.
+2 to defense.
Perfect.
The dodge roll.
All right. Medic, you are up.
All right, so going to roll the small units. No modifier.
Cool.
And what is the requirement for the counter peel? I'm just trying to
4
find.
successes. And you have to be able to make a ranged attack while you're pulling back.
Mm-hmm. I think I can meet one of the requirements. Can do a ranged attack. But I don't think there's nothing here
The only
to
one that
attack.
was-
If
You
you've
just
done
need to
Roman.
be,
Suppressive
need to be
fire.
able to make one.
So yeah, I'll just jump through the window that I shot out of and put myself in a position where I can suppress the enemy to meet the other requirement for the counter peel.
Okay.
I am done.
All
Yeah,
right.
holding my action to suppress.
Again, the arm comes around the corner with the Uzi in hand, and 2 3-round bursts fly off, this time in the direction of default. And again, bullets spray mostly up into the air harmlessly, or down into the floor and wall as he sporadically hopes and prays to hit one of you by accident. Oh, Minos, in the maintenance room with you, the head sticks up from behind or below the trailer gap there, and a Defiant shotgun pokes up over the corner, and a quick blast comes your way.
Okay.
And that's from over here or maintenance?
No, that's from over here.
Okay.
All right, 3 successes to dodge.
Okay.
All right. You even managed to shield the mage from majority of the damage as the slug craters into the wall just past you.
Right. I'm gonna make a priority to keep him safe,
Okay.
but I will. Okay. So is it that was that one?
Yeah,
Is
and we
his
go back
move?
to default's turn.
Okay. Um. So I guess I'm gonna use those 7 dice that medic gave. I'm sorry, that Magpie gave me to open up on this dude who's spraying through the door. Guess I'll aim first. That way I get rid of that recoil thing.
Was that leadership for you? 7 successes for you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought that was part of the fallback thing. Okay, no, perfect. And what attack are you doing?
It'll be the simple full auto again, but I'll aim first so I can avoid that recoil penalty.
Okay.
So same pool of 8 dice, but I get a +1 for
Well,
aiming.
You're gonna get the -1 recoil from last time.
What? If I aim, doesn't the last time recoil go away?
Oh,
Aiming's one of those weird ones.
yeah. You're going to use a simple action to re-steady your hand.
No, you
Right.
need to do it over an entire action phase.
Yeah.
So you'd have to do 2 simple actions of not shooting. But you have 7 dice added to this roll, so you could worry less about recoil.
Sure. So I'll have to aim once, and then that'll give me a die back. But then I'll have a total of a -6, I guess.
Well, if you aim, then you can't do the big full auto anyway. So then you'd just be able to do the simple.
Yeah. He was going to do the simple again.
So that would only be a -1, -2 for the progressive recoil, +1 for aiming. So -1 total. Then +7.
So 15.
Sure. Wow.
Oh! Oops.
All right.
Now run.
And then I will roll my small unit tactics and attempt to get away.
Well, you did hit him that time at least.
Oh, right. That'll be damage will be 9p, and then AP -4.
I think we got the execution of the small unit tactics wrong.
Why?
Because you have to have score. When it's done, like when you do it, you have to designate a leader.
It's just me.
The leader has to do a small unit and tactics roll. You use leadership to boost him. You didn't do a small unit tactics and.
Because I haven't
Roll.
done it yet.
Okay, so counterpeel does not exist just yet until we have the successes.
Correct.
Okay.
But you can count my 4 and his 1 to your teamwork.
Woohoo.
Yes.
Normal teamwork rules apply.
Yes.
All right.
And yeah. And there's a free action move in there, or no? I only get 1 free action, right?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
yes.
So you can either do small unit tactics or run away.
Minos is still right by me, right?
Yeah, he's just around the corner
Yes.
behind that door.
I feel safe next to Minos, so I'm gonna just do the shoot thing and then get ready to run when everybody else runs.
Okay, and you did hear a big wet splat as you shot through the door and whatnot, and the guy definitely is crying out in pain. All right, Minos, we're up to you.
Okay. Really want to leave him behind. So, how much do you weigh?
I'm a wiry drug addict. I don't know, 180.
180. Why are you
6
drug
foot
addict?
2? 6
What do
foot
you-
2? I don't know.
What are you high on? Donuts?
Maybe.
It's not 180 kilos.
Yeah, 180 pounds.
Okay. All right. It's not gonna work. I can't just pick him. Well, I could just take you out and run with you.
I mean, it's
Well,
only 80 kilos. Just do it. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
yeah.
You have 10
While he's
strength.
busy shooting. It's, trying to kill this guy outside. I'll just snatch him up and go, we gotta go.
So if he runs with me and I'm shooting, can he counterpeel?
I don't
good.
know how that'd work for him, but no, he can't because he has to be able to fire a ranged weapon. So.
He's firing to me.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I've got to do the. I don't have some tactics. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll need you to do the small unit tactics. If you want to do free actions, you can.
All right. Well then, I'll just I'll take off towards Magpie.
All right.
Yeah.
You clear
Yeah,
most of the
basically,
distance.
actually, I will move as far south as I can, and I'm gonna hold an action. And yeah, I'm gonna hold another action, waiting for someone to poke their head out of the maintenance door or the receiving door, whichever.
Okay, so you're gonna run south though, or are you just gonna walk?
Yeah, I'm gonna run south.
Okay. And then you are aiming which weapon at the maintenance room?
Pistol, so that Guardian.
The Guardian? Okay. So if you ran, man, what's going on with my mouse here? Okay. So if you ran, then you're going to be at about 34 meters or 30 meters away. All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just a regular run. So it would be a normal run is 14 meters. So that's my normal run. I'm not sprinting, which is going to be double that. So it's a basically a free simple action, free action. So you're running, take movement to free action, so I can move up to that, and not take a penalty.
26 meters?
No, 14.
Oh, 14 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you'll move about halfway down towards Magpie.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you can remember that for your range. If he does poke his head out the door, you're only about 15 meters away.
Actually, I'm gonna make my way down this hall, down the not the hall, the wall, down over here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get to which way is that door opening? Is it open towards us or back?
The one
Outside.
going out to receiving is actually a sliding door.
Okay.
The maintenance one opened out into the lobby, but the receiving door is actually a double sliding door. So it's been opened
Okay.
up most of the way.
So the maintenance door is just a regular open door.
Yeah.
Okay. Any chance I can close it and break the lock instead?
Of moving away from it? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. See if I can close it and break the lock so they can't get in. Or at least it'll take them a moment.
Yeah, go ahead and make your strength roll.
Okay.
You can easily shut the door. I'm just going to see if you can break the handle off.
Body strength.
All right. Yeah, we'll say that's enough to break a small aluminum steel handle. So, yeah, it crumples a little bit in your hand and bends. You don't think they'll be able to twist the mechanism to open it.
Great.
All right. So, Magpie,
We're back
you
to
are
initiative,
next.
right?
Yes. I believe this
'Cause
is
I think-
our last one for this round, right?
No, I think we've all already done two, and Minos just did his third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, new initiative then.
I'm going to roll my drain first. I take no drain. I'm going to roll initiative.
Minos, go ahead.
Okay. I will start making my way down south.
Initiative.
With Magpie.
Roll your initiative. You got 23. Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm actually going to spend my last point of edge to seize the initiative and go first.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going to run back that way, ahead of Minos, hopefully. And, yeah.
We're gonna run back. Yes. South.
All right, you do. You take off towards the main entrance.
Don't really know how far I can go.
Well, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can at least make it to Magpie there. So perfect. Medic, you are next.
Oh, was it Minos? Because I thought
Oh yeah, sorry.
default
Minos.
hit the I go first button. Now it's
That's
Yeah.
right.
Minos.
Thank you. Minos.
She blitzed. That's all right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna make my way down south. I'll move 14 meters down, so about halfway, and keeping a held action.
Okay. You want to keep it on the door, the maintenance door, or the receiving door?
The receiving door.
Okay.
Maintenance door should be good for a minute.
I believe so, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So now medic.
So who's the closest to the known enemies? Would it be myself or Minos?
Minos is a few meters between you and the enemies. He's just maybe 5 meters to the north of you.
All right. As soon as they start emerging, I will lay down suppressing fire. So I'm holding my action till they show up.
Okay. All right. Magpie.
It's me. I am going to cover peel, or doing that counter peel now. Where is okay? So I need this thing plus this thing, and I got 3 from medic and 1 from
You got 4 from medic.
4. Okay. So submit 4, 5. Yay! There we go.
You meet the requirement.
And then, so medic has his gun leveled at the area they're going to be coming through, and Minos and default are running back towards us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then I'll look at medic and start feeding him airflow data and material strength information from the area around here, and I'm just like, all right, blow him up. So I'm gonna do leadership for him. So you're gonna get 5 hits. Actually, no. I know what I wanted to do. Not that. I wanted to do
Rally.
the rally. So everybody's gonna get +2 to their initiative, which I think should give both medic and default another pass.
I'm at 22. Hooray!
But not enough to give me one. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna spend an edge.
Yes.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice that didn't. Okay. So everyone is gonna get another 2.
4 total.
Yes, +4 total. So we should all get, except for Minos, so all of us should get another pass.
Default. You're up a little earlier than normal.
So he actually doesn't get to go again yet.
Yeah, because he forfeits his by using his first I go first button. He doesn't get act for the rest of this in this phase pass. whatever.
Yeah, I have to wait till your guys go.
Oh, okay. So we're back up to Minos.
Um,
Oh, I guess my guys get to go. So you do hear a little bit of rattling at the door handle there at maintenance, and there was Medic and Minos were both aiming a weapon there at receiving. Is that right?
yes.
Yep.
Default, you weren't still aiming at the receiving door, were you? In Overwatch, or were you?
I didn't do Overwatch. I thought the peel thing was gonna make me shoot, but I don't know if I can do that.
Okay. No, yeah, that's right. You didn't fire in your last round. So all three of you have a direct shot as this person with the Uzi sticks their head and upper body around the corner to try to get off a one last spray at the team. So one or all three of you can go ahead and fire.
So I have bad news for me. It only affects my subordinates, so I won't be able to get myself that. So I won't be spinning that edge.
Okay.
Or me.
I'll be using burst fire.
All right, burst fire.
Yep.
And you're gonna get +5 on your roll.
+5.
Yeah, because No, that was never mind. I rallied. Never
That
mind.
was rally.
All right, Minos and default, are you going to fire as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, H before beauty.
So I got 3 successes on shooting him with a 3-round burst.
All right, it hits.
It should be 8, 9, 10. So 10 stun, AP
7.
7.
Oh, this is the shock round, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
This guy has... -5. Dang. All right, how much damage was it?
3 rounds.
It's 10.
And yeah, it's doing 10 stun.
10 stun. He resists 1, so he takes 9 points of stun damage.
Eggs.
Minos.
Yeah. I'm trying to find. Didn't have this put in. There it is. Image modifier, AP modifier, +1. Great. EP is +1. Okay. I'm going to fire at him as well.
All right.
So we'll do a. I don't know how this thing works. So I'm going to be using it's gel rounds.
Okay.
Yep.
So
All right, you get +2 damage.
okay.
So gives them +1 to their armor to your armor penalty modifier. So goes up, not down, which is good. But then they get knocked down easier. So
Let's see what that would still. Actually, that was just.
so you have 1 net hit.
Well, was that showing?
It's not. I don't know what the AP normally odds that, but if it's a heavy pistol, it's probably -1 normally.
Silent
Yeah,
Guardian.
it should have been a burst fire. It
I'm
wasn't.
pretty sure you still took him out.
Yeah, Silent Guardian has a 1 AP.
So it's at 0. So 9 damage. But if it does more damage than their physical limit, -2, they get knocked down.
All right, he's
Yep,
knocked
that's nice.
Perfect.
Is he knocked down and not moving?
down. Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't really feel comfortable shooting across Magpie, anyways.
That's fine.
I didn't really feel comfortable with you doing that either.
He took twice his boxes in stun damage, so he's more than laying down.
He's not dead.
That is the guy I shot before, so
No.
maybe.
He's just bleeding out a lot.
He's pretty messed up.
We're chill rounds.
Yeah, no,
There's
he's not
still a lot
bleeding
of
out from
kinetic
your
energy
rounds.
there.
He's just bleeding out from when Default shot him with real bullets.
Yeah.
He's unconscious from what you two did.
Okay, so that's
Glad
fine.
I could do my part.
Yeah.
So, Default still gets the kill for this one, even though you all assisted. All right. Yeah, you subdue him, and then you guys are making your way out towards the front entrance.
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Can we get Statrix to warm up the van?
Anyone with a DNI connection could do that,
Yeah.
or
we-
comlink.
About
We
to say
can do
he's
that.
pretty far away to be driving it for you guys. He can, but he has to hop a few hosts.
Well, it's
Great.
connected to the matrix, so any of us close enough to it can give it the command to open up the door and start up,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
or anyone
Yeah.
authorized to do so.
Maybe we should do that.
I am going to go ahead and call back my sprite and tell it to clean the matrix signature off of this place.
Okay.
Because I can't do it myself. It'll probably kill me.
Will summon
Wait,
the
scrubbing,
sprite hurt you?
scrubbing.
Wait, what's gonna kill you? The sprite?
No, if I
doing the
try and
action.
erase my matrix signature, it's going to probably kill me.
Out of character, doesn't getting rid of your matrix signature and astral signature just takes time and not cause fade?
It doesn't cause fade. It's an attack action that'll probably fail.
But you're not attacking a host, or unless it's all over the host.
A
Yeah.
computer plus, I think, resonance against double my resonance.
Yeah, it's not an attack. It's just you succeed or fail. There's no feedback from it. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
I'm not 100% on that one. I don't want to look it up right at this moment. Oh, but
So
we
I
can.
thought it was very similar to a mage cleaning their astral signature from an area. You just have to get the hits and pay the time.
Let's go ahead. I've got the time at 8:01. Can we take our 10-minute break right now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.